Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So finally it happened. I did said before, I don't know if everybody knows, but I did said before that I was going to move back to Romania because I'm originally from Romania and I just sold the house in UK and I moved back to Romania. So I haven't posted a lot of information over the last few weeks or maybe the last 2 months because I was busy with the moving and I was also doing like a bit of subcontracting work, so I wasn't doing much of like private job that I used to do before. So because I didn't know exactly when the house gonna sell and I didn't know exactly when we're gonna move, so because of that I choose to do some subcontracting just to make things a little bit easier and just to make sure that I'm not gonna mess around with someone and obviously tell them that I'm gonna be doing the job and then I'm not gonna do the job. So so finally it's done. I'm back in Romania. I'm back at my house. If you watching the channel for a while, you know I have a house in Romania which is under construction, and I was expecting to have most of the house done before to move back into Romania, but for some reason it wasn't done a lot. I wasn't very happy with how the things was going on, so I prefer to do it myself. So for the next, I don't know, 1 year, 60 weeks, 60 something weeks, I will plan to do this house. I'll plan to have it done in a proportion that I can actually move in, even if it's, let's say it's not 100% done. I'll try to do my best to move in by next Christmas. By the way, is 11th of December now, so hopefully next year by this time we'll be living in the house. There's a lot of work. It's a quite big house. I'm gonna show you what we have. I will take you through the rooms. We're just gonna do the first floor for now. There's no point to do the downstairs because there's lots of work still need to be done there. So there's I'm gonna do that at some point, but to keep it short, I'm just gonna show you the first floor and where we're working now. So let me start with the first room, which is this. Yeah, so this is a bedroom. Is decent sized bedroom, and here will be a bathroom. Now this room we already started to prepare for the plastering. We have 2 tapes done apart from this wall. So excuse me. So what we did is we took this 50mm tape, but first of all we used this joint cement or something similar, very strong joint cement. We did 1 coat over the joint of the plasterboard, then we put it a 50mm tape, screen tape. We did another coat of that joint cement, and then we used another tape of 100mm, and then we did another coat of joint cement. So we have 2 layers of tape, 150mm, 100mm, and 3 coats of joint cement. Now I know people normally do 1, but because this is my house and I don't want to have any issues, any problems, any cracks, I just decided to do 2. And now we're gonna plaster the walls completely. We have 2 different plasters. We have first coat of plaster, which is this. It's called Fino Grande. So this is the top coat. You can see here it goes from 2mm to 6mm, and then we'll have the top coat from the same company, which is called Fino Bello. I think it's Italian or something like that. If you read the name, I think it's Italian. Anyway, it's a very good plaster. It's very good to work with him in a winter condition because it's winter. There are other good plasters, but in the winter condition they get a bit like the glass. So this is a very good one to work in cold and, let's say, damp condition. So pretty much ready for plastering here. We haven't done much here. We just did the joint. This wall, because the plasterboard sits flat and because we had the vapor membrane. We couldn't put any noggings. There's right, so the wall is 50 mil stud, metal stud. We have barrier, vapor barrier, and then we have this moisture resistant plasterboard. So because there was a bit of movement here, we decided to put this this joint cement. Now it's obviously all moving together, it's very strong, and in here we're gonna do the reinforcement mesh in the plaster on the wall. So that's the big mesh that you use for the rendering. So this wall will be done like that. The rest of them, because the plasterboard sits upright, there will be just the joints, obviously the corners and so on. Now moving forward, that's the corridor. In here we have another bedroom. Yeah, we're just starting here, and there will be another bathroom there. Right, so back here I'm gonna show you the master bedroom. Right, so this is the master bedroom. This is also ready for plastering. We had the angle bits as well in here. Same scenario, 50 mil tape. So maybe you can see here, there's a 50 mil tape, yeah, and there's a 100 mil tape. So 2 tapes, three coats of joint cement, and we're ready for plastering in here. So like I said, this will be the master bedroom. Going here will be the bathroom. Yeah, this is also ready for plastering. We just have to do the reviews. Yeah, so you can see here we have metal stud, plasterboard, and in here we have vapor membrane, and then we obviously seal this just to make sure there's no vapor goes in there. In here we'll have a wall. We'll have a stud wall, which will be a double one, so we can accommodate the soil stack. This side of the shower will have a niche. We'll have the toilet, flush system and cistern inside the wall. So yeah, shower, toilet, and maybe a double sink there, double basin, sorry, there. Right, so coming through this door, also from the bedroom, yes, as you can see, going to this door, we'll have the dressing. So we'll have a wall here, and that will be the dressing. There is a door there. We meant to have like a small office, and then the dressing smaller, but I will give up on that office, and I'm just gonna probably I'll install a door there, but it will be a dummy door because it will be shut, and I'll probably have furniture on this wall, but that I'll probably leave a door because I think will be, looking back on the corridor, I think it would be nice to have one door there, or one here, obviously, instead of having like a long wall. So I'll probably install a door, but just keep it shut. So then we'll have furniture on this wall, that wall, then we'll have furniture here, and then probably some drawers and some, maybe, you know, like a makeup table or a dressing table, something like that here. So yeah, there will be the dressing is quite big, but yeah, last one that we had wasn't that big, and yeah, we needed to be a little bit bigger. So this is why we said we're not going to have an office. We're supposed to have an office here that is 2 meters by 2.6, so we gave up on that office, and we're just going to have the dressing. So yeah, pretty much this is the upstairs. I'm not going to bother you now with downstairs because that is not at this level. There's still a lot of work needing there. I also insulated the loft. I have 200 millimeters insulation in the loft, and I have 200 millimeters insulation in the ceilings. So total of 400 millimeters insulation. But I'll show you some images of that, and I will talk you through. I also will have a video where I'm talking just insulation, so because I want to say a few things more, and I don't want to obviously have the videos too long. I'll treat that separate. Then I have storage in that area of the loft with insulation. I will treat that separate, so I will show you what to do in case if you want to have like a storage, but at the same time you don't want to have a cold spot and you want to have some insulation. I have a quite big problem in here. The floorboards or the floor is not level. Some places are okay, 10-15 mil. Some places are like 5 centimeters difference. So this week, which is the second week, I'll probably have to lift the floorboards and make the joists so they are straight, nice and level all the way through the house. I'll probably use these floorboards, laminate them together and maybe just put them on the side of the joist, but I will decide that later. I'm gonna talk about that a bit later, but yeah, that's a thing that I need to do. I think that will be very interesting. I think that will be very interesting because there's many people asking how they can level a floor like that. What can you do? Can you use self-leveling? Can you use sand and cement screed? I will talk you through all these different methods, and I will tell you what I will do in different scenarios. So yeah, that's gonna be this week. Now I know I haven't posted a lot, like I said in the past, but starting from now there will be a weekly video with the progress of the house. Then we'll have like other videos, let's say how I insulated the loft, you know, loft storage and stuff like that, how to level up your floor, and they will obviously be treated separate because I want to give you as much as information as possible. So yeah, there will be lots of videos. There will be a lot of things that I think people can use them in future, or they can, you know, learn about things. So if you are not a member of the channel, I will tell you to subscribe, or at least think of subscribing if you haven't done it so. And then if it's a video that you like, don't forget to press the like button. So I'm gonna leave you now. Enough talking. I'm just gonna show you what I did upstairs, and then yeah, we'll call it a week. This was the first week of the house. Now we're starting the second week, and then yeah, I'll show you what we're gonna do on a weekly basis. So yeah, goodbye for now. Just gonna show you what I did in the loft. Yeah, see you later. Okay, so on the first week I want to insulate the loft. I already have 20 centimeters of insulation, rigid insulation, under the floorboards. So maybe you can see here, yeah, so it's a slab, it's a solid, it's not Solatex, it's solid insulation or mineral insulation, but it's in slabs. So I have 20 centimeters of that, and I'm planning to have another 20 centimeters of insulation on a roll everywhere. So in total I want to have 40 centimeters of insulation. Now before I do that, there's a couple of things that I need to fix, or I need to sort out, because once that I have the insulation, I don't want to walk around on the insulation too much. And this will be probably from the door going that way, which is a bigger distance. It's probably 2 times as big as this, from the door there. There will be just insulation, there won't be any access needed. From the door towards that timber, I'll have I want to have like a structure, like a platform, so I can store things. So I can store tiles, spare tiles from the roof, and I can spare other things. I can place other things that I need. So what I'm planning to do is to take this timber that is 20 by 5, just put it on the side, on just sitting like that on an edge. Then we can have insulation under, and then we can put some plywood on top or OSB, and have like a platform that will be from here to there, so we can store things. they will be there, they will be everywhere. So I'll probably make a complete video about that, because that will be something that I think people will be interested. But yeah, so like I said, first week I want to get this loft done. There's a couple of metal brackets that I need to fix, like I did up there. They've been all specified in the drawings. They haven't been done, so I'll have to do it. Now in here I have the joist there and the joist there, so I'll probably have a piece of wood from this joist to that joist, same on the other side, screw down, nail down, and then I'll have this bracket sitting like that for a stronger fix. So there's 4 posts that I have to do that, because at the moment they're just sitting on the concrete beam, so they're not fixed in any way apart from this floorboards around. They're not fixed in any way, even if they're supposed to be fixed from the drawings. So is that I have to do. Then all the other posts I'll do one down, one up. Probably that one I will do some bracers and so on. So I'll do a bracing there, a bracing later there, a couple of brackets in between, and then I'll have to walk around, because there's some joints that I don't particularly like this one. You can't see any nail or any screw in here, so I think the only nail that we have here is this big nail going from this one into that one, so don't like that. I'll have to put more nails, more screws, and it's not just that. I do apologize for the light, but there's no light in the loft. This one, for instance, I don't like the fact that they are not fixed together. I don't know if I can stick my hand in there. I don't know if they've been separate now, or it's been like that since it's been built. But anyway, I'll put a couple of screws in there, in here, nails, I'll do more where I think it's needed. I'll put some more screws, some more brackets, some more nails. So I have everything that I want in here. I have obviously brackets, big ones, a bit smaller. I have the nail gun, nails, screws, 150 mil, 150, 100, so I have this. So I have these screws, yeah. So the structural. I'm not gonna use normal screws for this job. Just when I'm doing the brackets, I use 5x60s, and then I'll put 3 or 4 screws on either side, and then I'll probably put some structural screws in these brackets as well. So once that I will be happy with all of these, then I can start do some cleaning and place the insulation and build that platform that I was talking about for storage. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. A couple of nails, from there, from here, going that way, that way, that way, so on. Maybe I'll put some screws in some of the places, so I did them all, like there, so
all of them. I did couple of nails because it's very easy with a nail gun to shoot nails, so it doesn't take long. It's just sometimes the position is not great, but yeah. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do: brackets, nails and screws, and I'll move along to that side, and then when I'm finished I'm just gonna I'm gonna do the installation. Okay, so I want to show you now what I'm doing. So I need to put some kind of lighting in the actually loft. So I have a cable coming from the fuse board, not connected yet, because it's been added after the fuse board been installed, but we still have 4 spares, so we have plenty of room to connect this cable also. So I'm planning to have a switch there, a metallic switch, something that doesn't burn. This is a metallic Copex or pipe conduit, yeah, metallic one. So I have one which is going to be the supply, the bottom one, and then I'll did run another one. So they will have a light, then we'll have a light in that corner, and then I'll put some more conduit on the other side going back there, and then we'll have another light there and another light there. So there'll be probably 4 lights in the loft. There should be plenty enough. This side is just so we can obviously inspect the loft from time to time if everything is fine, and if anything else doing, we have a light down there. And here obviously is the storage area. You can see I already placed the tiles, the spare tiles in here. There's a couple of broken ones, those I need to throw them away. There's no point keeping them. I have another like 20 something of this, so there's also stuff that I'm not gonna use in the next few weeks, so I just put them here, so we have the floor plan cleaned. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm going to install this, nice and easy. Just roughly keep it in the middle of the beam. I don't use any level or anything like that. Just using this this perforated metal, you know, comes on a roll. You just cut it to the required length, and very easy to fix it. Now the advice that I can give you is, if you have bends on this conduit, it will be difficult to push the cable through. So if you have many bends, you might want to push the cable in before, so you can just maybe measure and cut the conduit, put the cable in, and then fix it in place. When it's straight, it does go fairly easy, especially that this conduit, I got it slightly bigger than the cable, you know, because I knew the bigger is the easiest is to do the cable. I also need to do something else because I have a big roll, so I need to do something else, and the other cable might be, it's probably going to be bigger. This is 1.5 because it's a lighting cable. I have to do something with 2.5, so I took it, I bought it a bit bigger just to be easier, you know. So I'm just gonna put the camera on the other side and show you how I'm going to do the conduit.